The once in a lifetime 2222 portal will be open all February long. This is so powerful and won't be coming along again for another 200 years. Unless you plan on living another 200 years, make sure you watch the full video. I'll be going into many different things, powerful freedom codes, twin flame merge, divine feminine and activation of our heart, and even embodiment of the soul chakra. Talking about everything today on Earth 1111. Hey, it's Roxanne. This is Earth 1111. Please make sure you share the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe, because I have so much amazing content coming up for you. And you're going to need it because the world is about to get crazier. But this month is really our month for freedom. Now, what does freedom mean? It doesn't mean that, okay, out in the world we're going to blast a bunch of freedom and everyone's free and back to business as usual. But first we have to understand how freedom is embodied within yourself. Because of course everything comes from within outwards. The outside world is just the expression of the past, of what we've already created based on our alignment within. So the 2222 portal is bringing in so many magical energies to bring you deep within your center point. This is your heart. This is your feminine birthing. So we have to understand that we have to be completely in balance between our feminine and masculine energy. That is really what the 2 represents. Now the 2222 means we are in balance on multiple levels of our horizontal alignment, our vertical alignment, and our diagonal alignments. So what this means is you are literally releasing yourself from those lower dimensional grids. This is going to be the beginning this month of people starting to embody 0 point. So this begins with the 8th dimension. So again, the 8th dimension is just accessing that core, that 0 point of this universal time matrix. So once we get to that complete infinity energy, once we embody infinity, then we are free from this whole thing out here. We are free co-creators. Now when you've embodied this infinity, right? Because infinity isn't this symbol that we are told. That is actually a closed loop. Right? You have to realize that spirituality, ascension, has been hijacked. Everything that we're typically taught out there typically is going to be a skewed version of the truth. So it really is a process of uncovering and realizing that once you reach that 0 point, once you have the implosion of energies to then create and birth from the great void, that is infinity. So infinity does not have a closed loop system. That is, again, another lie that people are told. Infinity, that is not infinity, that is duality. True infinity, which is the soul chakra. This is really when people start embodying their higher self. Again, this is just the beginning, right? We go way beyond just the embodiment of our own higher self, because now once we reach the 0 point, once we have that feminine, that divine principle of feminine energy activated within us, then we go so much deeper. You know, all the higher dimensions beyond that are anchored in the 0 point. So the creation just gets more intricate and more beautiful. These geometry patterns of higher dimensions just get so detailed, so beautiful, but they are the true infinity, because infinity never ends. The true infinity symbol is this 0 point symbol, where it is the beginning of accessing all dimensions. It's not the closed loop Vesica Pisces that we've been taught. So forget about that. But know that once you have reached the 0 point, now that's true freedom. When you embody 0 point, you literally are embodying this principle of creation within your actual light body, within your DNA. You then are completely detached right? You've healed all your karma in the horizontal plane, the vertical, and the diagonal. Now you can move beyond that. You're moving from a 0-point creation. That is true freedom codes. Now, freedom is not just about freeing yourself from the world out there, right? All the things going on. It's really about realizing that when we start embodying freedom, things that come up in your life, right? The things, you know, every single aspect in you that is blocking that freedom on every level will come up to be seen, felt, and healed by you. So that means on every level. So to really embody freedom means to exist and act and become freedom in the physical. So anywhere that you are not free, completely free, expressing freedom, will start getting amplified. It will start being right there in your face, obvious, right? So it's going to be a month of really those aha moments that I deserve better. I deserve to have a life that I'm passionate about, right? It's that, you know, burning fire within, right? The feminine that is just coming through, and she will not be stopped, right? The heart is going to start taking control this month. And the mind is going to take a back burner, a back seat, because it has to. The feminine is going to be taking control. And anywhere in your life that you are not expressing pure freedom, right? Maybe you're working a job you don't want to work, or you are not living a lifestyle that is free, where you're not living in abundance. And of course, if we have in our DNA through ancestors, right, that weren't free, that literally were not free in their lives, we will feel that. These things will come up in us. For us to now take a different stance, for us to see them, to feel these parts of us, right? To feel these beings, these soul parts, these past family members that weren't free. Everything's going to be coming up to be healed this month. But understand that this 0 point is the feminine, right? It's that great void. From that feminine sound field births the masculine light. The problem is everyone has become so over in their masculine energy and have lost their feminine, right? And again, this goes for men or women, that we are feminine and masculine energy in complete balance. You would not have been created, your physical body would not have been created if you were not created in complete balance. So the divine feminine and divine masculine are the divine principles of creation. If you don't have them in balance, then you can't create anything. And this is really also stemming down to the problem in the world. If you watch my video the other day talking about the shift is coming in 2022, I didn't specifically mention masculine, but I went into all, you know, the various ways in the world, well, not all, but a lot of various ways in the world that we are completely out of balance. And it really is because we are overly in our masculine. And again, this is also individually. So it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, we are in balance. We both have feminine and masculine energies within us. If we don't, then we would not be alive, right? We have to be in that balance. Now the problem is we're not in balance. And even women, we are overly masculine. So this is why the world has gotten out of control. So I get into a lot more in detail about the principles of creation, feminine and masculine energies in my course, Stargate Ascension and Alchemy. So if you're interested, then make sure you sign up for that. But just for a little tiny recap, feminine energy, right, is that energy of the heart, of intuition, creativity, vulnerability, softness, pleasure. It's about creativity. I think I said that. Love, right? All the things that are ignored in our society, and all the things within ourself that we also ignore. So this is going to be a huge month of heart activations and activating that inner feminine within us, because realize that you can't get into 0 point. You can't create something new unless you activate the feminine, because the masculine will just keep building, right? So the masculine energy is about linear. It's about out there. It's about logic, right? It's about results, action. So if you are just constantly using your mind, creating something, taking action, and you're never actually assessing anything. So the feminine is about collapsing what you've created and realigning that, reassessing that, because, right, the feminine is that great void of potential of everything, of the new. The masculine is rigid. It's what you have created in the linear. Right? It is that light. But if you've created a life for yourself that's not in alignment, that you don't want anymore, of course, the world out there, right? We can see this as well. It's a complete world that values logic, money, that will ignore creativity. It ignores arts. It doesn't value intuition. It doesn't value love. It only values the masculine principles, which is why we have a world out of balance. Now, if we continue to just create from the masculine, there's no assimilation of energy to then create something new. So if you don't have the feminine principle of that contraction back in a 0 point, then you can't create something new, right? When you've created something, you have a structure, it's rigid. Now, in order to create something new, you need to collapse that, right, with the anti-particle energy to then now birth something from that great void of the feminine again. The problem is no one looks at what there is out there, reassesses, brings everything in, and uses their intuition, uses their heart, their creativity to then create something new. Right? It's always just building upon what we've already built that is out of alignment. So this is why when you have yourself as well, right? We are all overly masculine, even women, especially women, right? We ignore our intuition. We don't want to be soft, right? We want to be, or we're also programmed to be like the masculine, right? To be doing, to be always putting out productive things, to be logically thinking all the time, to be doing, right? Taking action. So it doesn't matter if you are feminine or masculine, if you're a female or male, we have all been exposed and programmed along the way to suppress, ignore our feminine, which is that intuition that is always speaking to you, but it is so suppressed, you don't hear it anymore. We don't hear that inner guidance. All we do is just keep doing what we've been doing, right? Miserable. We don't ever actually step back, allow ourselves to go deep within ourselves. This isn't working for me, right? This life, this job, this relationship, whatever it is. And then allow ourselves to intuitively create something new, birth something new. Because if you're always doing out there, you don't have any energy within to birth a new creation. So it's going to be a huge month. And there is, of course, a couple days, February 2nd, February 20th, and February 22nd, which is 222-222. So this is really going to be the dates that are really amplified, but really the whole month we are in this 2222 portal. So if you're watching this video later on, don't worry that you have missed something, because we're already in this energy. The difference is we can use this month to really jumpstart the activation of the balancing of the feminine. That is that great void that we can create something brand new in our life. We can create something brand new in the world. We can have that passion back, right? The feminine is the passion. The feminine is the pleasure. right? The feminine is that creativity, that intuition. You want to be in your feminine energy and balanced with that masculine, right? The masculine should actually be coming from the feminine. So the feminine, the sound, right? That creativity, that intuition, that heart should be the part of you that is aligning what the masculine creates. So the masculine should actually be taking a back seat to the feminine. That really is the principles of creation. But of course, right, we've been in a world that's been hijacked, right? It's been over-masculinated. The feminine has been suppressed. You know, women have been thought of as just breeders, right? Or just there to take care of the kids. But actually, the feminine holds that great void, the creational energy to birth a whole new world and a whole new life for yourself. So if you're someone that feels stuck or at a crossroads in your life, or just you've lost the passion, you've lost, right, that desire for life, that inspiration, then you've lost your feminine energy. You've lost, right, you've suppressed, you've ignored your feminine. So I'll be going into a lot more this month in my premium group about getting into the flow, which is also getting into that 0 point. The flow is the creational energy of you, right? You are a consciousness stream. When you're in the flow, when you're in that 0 point, you're in that, right? You feel that those juices flowing. You feel excited about life. You feel creative. You feel that you can create something new. You feel just this, you feel alive, right? You really feel alive. So if you're interested in learning more about this, in my premium group, it's only $27 a month. And this month, like I said, we're just beginning. This month is going to be all about getting into that flow again. Now, when you are in balance, right, you have embodied this 8-dimensional, right, this is the soul chakra. So a lot of us will be experiencing this, like I said, in different ways. You could be experiencing past life trauma come in, right? Ancestry trauma come in. Things could be expressed out there where you feel that you're not free. Or you could just be feeling that passion within to be free, that you are not going to do this anymore. So it's that creational energy, that primordial, great void of the universe, that divine feminine that's going to come flooding out of you this month. So a lot of people that have had their heart shut down, right? That have had their heart walled up. So this isn't just happening with the starseeds and the lightworkers and empaths. This is happening on a collective scale with everybody. So if you are someone that's been on the path, right? Of course, you're watching this video. You're probably someone who's going to begin to embody 0 point, to embody the soul chakra, to embody your higher self, which again, the beginning of embodiment. This is just the beginning of you becoming and existing as a free being, a free cosmic being. And this is where life gets amazing, because yes, it is mastery on every single level as we go up all the dimensions, right? Because this is, again, just the beginning. We need to now embody all higher dimensions beyond this. But that mastery will allow you to truly be free of the system out there. Because once you can access the 0 point, once you are existing in the complete balance of feminine and masculine energy, nothing can stop you. You are source. And you are source existing in a physical body. Right? Your body will literally be recoded and no longer be part of this lower dimensional plane. This happened to me in 2017. Never been the same since. Life gets crazy. But you become so powerful because you're existing from that feminine void where you can completely, where you don't want something in your life, you don't want something that was created, collapse that, boom, right? Go back into alignment. Okay, what does my heart want? Where's my alignment to then create and birth a brand new thing, brand new life, right? A brand new project, We are literally becoming co-creators with the universe. And so again, if you've been on this path for quite some time, you're going to begin embodiment, which is, yeah, it can be scary, but it can be so powerful. And you literally become creational energy, and it is mind-boggling. Nothing is more magical or powerful. But with the collective that's just kind of awakening, they're going to have huge heart activations. And so you probably remember when you were, first waking up, the dark night of the soul is, comes about because when we first wake up, our heart, has that initial awakening. And now we have to feel all the blockages and the trauma around our heart. So we could be seeing a lot of people really emotional this month, really projecting their own traumas out there into the world. So a lot of craziness, a lot of heart, like I said, heart openings. So people all of a sudden like opening up their heart and seeing beyond what's been going on. Feeling that need to, step out of that, to empower themselves. So again, a lot of trauma is coming out, but also that heart finally activating in people to finally take a stance and start listening to their heart, their inner guidance. So your feminine energy, you need to balance that this month, which means you need to be going within yourself, going into those soft, subtle energies. What does your body want to do? What is your body needing? What kind of nourishment? What do you want to create in this moment, right? You are a creator being. What is your intuition telling you? What is that song within you that is trying to express itself and you've been avoiding and suppressing it and ignoring it? Right? You're going to be flooded with so much love this month as well. So it's going to be so powerful. And if you really want to get to the next level this month, like I said, in my premium group, I'll be going into how to truly get into this flow and get unstuck. So if you're feeling that you're at a crossroads or you just don't know what to do, I'll be going into detail on a lot of different things and giving people a lot of methods as well and tools. Because don't waste this month. This month is so powerful. So normally we get a 222 portal for 1 day a year. We don't get a 2222 portal for an entire month. Listen to that feminine, express from it, be that feminine in action. If you're interested in that Stargate Ascension Alchemy course, again, I have over 50 brand new videos way beyond this YouTube channel. And also our premium group, which again, I'll be going into how to get into this flow of your creational energy. When you're in the flow, you are abundant. You're in the flow, you're happy, you have bliss, right? You have those feelings of just passion for life. And then abundance really just starts flowing. So that's why next month we'll be going into abundance and getting rid of your 9-to-5 job in the system. So you can truly be co-creating a life that is aligned to you. So again, it's only $27 a month. All the links will be in the description. The 2222 portal will never come again in your lifetime. Don't waste it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share the video with everybody you know. This is a powerful video. Hit that notification bell, comment, like, all that. I love you so much. Thanks so much. I'm Roxanne. This has been Earth 1111.